Whoa! This is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. So I got an email today asking me about the whole flat Earth thing. I've gone and checked it out. There's some food for thought in there. But flat Earth versus round Earth versus cone-shaped Earth versus a polyhedron Earth, I don't really care because I think it's all a distraction. As a spiritual entity inhabiting this spacesuit called the body, sitting on this spaceship, floating around in outer space, maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know from all the information that I've received is the people in charge are not to be trusted. The people providing the information are not to be trusted. So anybody who claims they know without doubt, I'm not buying into their thing on any level. So I find the whole issue to be a big distraction because as long as I'm looking for the answer out there, I'm not going to figure out the answers in here. As a multidimensional spiritual beam of energy and light and connected to God, I'm beyond any sort of physical dimension. And this reality is beyond any sort of physical dimension. So to try to get it stuck on a flat sheet versus a ball seems to be an exercise of who caresness. Because who caresness? That's not a word. Because it's this thing of all of us are operating on the electromagnetic spectrum. We have our five senses, and our five senses only receive a limited amount of information. I can't see an infrared or ultraviolet. I can't hear all sorts of sound frequencies that other animals hear. I can't do what a bat does. I can't see what a bee sees. So all my information is very limited. That goes without, that's understood, I believe. And so when people start telling me it's one way or the other way, I don't know. I've never been beyond this terrestrial experience here in this lifetime. I don't know. I can't verify that anyone's been to the moon. They might have. They may have. I don't doubt it. I don't believe it. You get what I'm saying is I don't have any tangible proof. I got a bunch of people telling me it's so, but who are they? Who are they? What's up, Bird? Where are we going? Where? Oh, well, let's play with these Hot Wheels first. And so, the thing I know about, like, reading a lot is that certain entities control information, and they use that information as power. So, to get me to think any one way about anything, I'm not buying. I don't know. And I think that's what keeps me open to information is I don't know. I went and checked out the flat earth stuff. I thought there was some very interesting information there. To wholesale discount it, I can't do that. To go with the spherical thing, lot of people, lot of observations, but again, I can't verify. I can observe all sorts of things in my experience, but yet I'm operating with such a limited amount of information. I can't say for sure what I'm actually seeing is what I'm actually seeing. It's been proven that our eyes have the ability to be tricked constantly. And that you can look at what's going on with the cell phones and electromagnetic information. And
I play with the new cars now.
You want to play with the new cars now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They parked there.
Are they all parked over there?
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
Here.
So
Daddy,
I find that the debate, which can be, I've noticed, can be very heated, and
maybe.
it seems to be a distraction.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. Seems to be a distraction from what's really going on, is the deeper exploration of the spiritual self. The deeper exploration with the connectivity to God. Ow. I'm in the middle of doing something right now, Bird. Ow. Ow. Okay, we'll get to that in a second, but I need to finish what I'm doing, okay? And then I can fully dedicate myself to what you want to have happen. All right? So can I finish what I'm doing?
No.
I can't? That's very selfish. Let's share our time together. Why don't you help me finish what I'm doing? And then I'll do what you want to do. Is that fair?
No, I just can't get up there.
Okay, we'll get up there in a second. A viewer sent Al a 50 box of Hot Wheels. All right, do you want me to grab one from the top?
Yeah.
All right.
Put it on here.
All right,
Here I can sit.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just pulling one from the thing randomly. Here we go.
Oh.
All right. So the thing is, I find that anyone who's getting too welded to any particular thing is missing the point, because I think the more and more we learn, we are in a matrix of energy, and that energy is being manipulated. And it's being manipulated in hugely profound ways to keep us trapped here in a certain consciousness, right? So when you get into this whole debate, whether it's round or flat, what you're basically saying is like, I want to be stuck in a 3D 5-sense reality. And we're much bigger than that. We are much bigger than the debate whether it's flat or round. I think it's interesting. I think that you would be ignorant not to explore either or, and allow these ideas to percolate in your brain and use your discernment to figure it out for yourself. But I'm not going down any sort of like, it's this way or the highway type of stuff. And I've checked a lot of it out. People are crazy about it one way or the other, which to me tells me that that's the real point, is to get people up in argument about this, when it's actually, I think the one thing we should all agree on is we don't know, and the people who are telling us how it is aren't to be trusted, because I'm not going to trust NASA. Look into Operation Paperclip, dude. I'm not buying anything NASA has to tell me, dude. I'm not buying anything any of these people who work for universities have to tell me. But what I will do, and what I will allow to happen, is the information to come in and to just allow it to percolate within me, and to use my own discernment to know that it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's flat or it's round, because we won't stop killing each other. That's the issue. As long as we're debating whether it's flat or round. No, you got one, and that was it. You asked for one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so we're going to take it easy on that. You have a bunch of them to play with, and enjoy the play. That's a McLaren, dude. So that's what I'm getting at, is these things are distractions from the practical issues of life. It's like,
I don't want it.
okay, well then we'll put it up here in the garage. Okay? And what I think it's meant to do is to take us away from our own humanity and to be like, oh, dude, owl, you are not being courteous right now. I'm doing something and you're. I did. I just went and got you one.
No.
Yeah.
Dad just put it away.
Would you want it back?
No.
You have all sorts of new cars to play with. Why don't you play with those now? Right?
Maybe there's a truck in the box.
That we took all the trucks out of the box. These are the trucks that were in the box. So why don't you put your little animals in the back of the truck and stuff? It doesn't matter to him whether the earth's round or flat. I don't know. I've checked out some interesting stuff that says that maybe we're just living in a two-dimensional reality. And so you can debate it all you want. I like the dude who talks about maybe outer space is liquid. I like that. That's very interesting to me. And how it ties into maritime law, spaceship Earth, the whole thing, man. I'm open to information, so I'm not going to get into the one way or the other way. The flat Earth thing seems a little sketchy to me. I'll give it that. But then again, I observed some pretty interesting stuff on my ocean horizon here. I don't quite understand. Food for thought. But maybe we live in a cone. Maybe we live in a tube. Maybe we just live in a figment of our imagination. Nah. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is all just some crazy dream we're having on a Sunday afternoon on the plane of heaven. I know that's probably more likely what's going on. That this is some far out dream we're having to remember to return back to God. Like, that's my trip on it. Like, I'm just trying to get back to infinite possibilities of the love of my Creator. Like, I get stuck down here debating round versus flat. Like, no thank you, baby. Anyways, the Illusion signing out. Flat versus round, infinite versus small.